Hey guys, I'm back with the video. This one is crazy because I had a crazy incident that happened over the weekend. It was like, whoa, to like the 10th degree, okay? It caught me off guard because it was over something so stupid, a bag of chips, right? You know, people have fights over chips and stuff. Well, yeah, I guess I had a fight over a bag of chips. So I went to a retail store and I went to buy a bag of chips. Now, when I went to pay for them, they were scanning as $3.49, but they should be $2.49 because it's a smaller bag. The girl obviously behind the counter was just a airhead, to say the least. She's like, no sir, it scans at $3.49, you gotta pay $3.49. I'm like, no, it's $2.49. So she calls the guy, the workers, I guess one of the boxer guys who put boxes in. She's like, yeah, go find out the price for me, come back. So he goes, he comes back, he's like, yeah, the chips are $2.49. She's like, really? All surprised. He's like, yes, they're $2.49. He's like, the yellow label is not there, but there's 2 other flavors that have the same like size and same brand. So all the flavors that size are it's not an exclusive special flavor like, you know, in some chips or whatever the case might be. So it goes like, she scans it and she puts it for $2.49. I'm like, I'm supposed to get that free because we have a scanning code of practice, which means if I buy something, it scans wrong, I get it for free, which is cool. A lot of people don't know about that, but it's on like a lot of cash registers or right where you like put your wallet to do like your Visa or debit transaction. It's right there. People just, I guess, they're just oblivious to it, but I know about it and now you guys know about it. How it works is if something scans incorrectly, you get up to $10 the item for free if it's up to $10, or if it's more than $10, then you end up paying the difference. So if it's like $12, then you pay the difference for the other $2, whatever. Anyways, the girl's ignorant. She's like, no, I'm not gonna give it to you for free, blah 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 blah. And I'm passionate about stuff like that because I'm like, yo, that's money I'm saving. I want these chips for free, man. Because I've had this issue happen before. It's pretty common. You just, again, I pay attention to things like that, and I always get stuff free. Like, I like free stuff, and why not? Retailers make a killer. They're big monopoly companies that make billions of dollars off our you know, and if they seem to have a mishap or a glitch, then why not get it for free? That'll teach them more not to make mistakes, right? So we shouldn't pay accountable for their errors, right? Because if I'd walked away, I would have paid $3.49 not knowing that that was the wrong price, and then I would have felt gypped if somebody was like, whoa, you paid $3.49 for these, right? So I asked to speak with the manager, and this like big husky guy comes to me. He's like 6'2", 220 pounds, 230, and I'm like 140, 5'8", 5'9", maybe 5'8 and a half, 140. So you guys get the like no versus me, like damn, small. Okay. This guy comes and he's just a complete a-hole to the max, and I'm just like, I don't like the way you're talking to me, so I'm going to actually ask for the corporate information. He was being very stingy. He wasn't answering my questions. I'm asking for like his manager's number. He's giving me the customer service number. I'm like, I don't want this number, I want the manager's number. So he was still being ignorant, and this irritated me because he's not a store manager. He's just acting like he knows what he's doing, but he's a regular employee guy because he's wearing the same shirt as the next person who's doing the cash register stuff. So I took my phone and I started recording because I'm like, I know exactly where this is going. He's gonna get ignorant, he's gonna get like dumb, so I want to keep record of this because I'm going to complain to corporate about this, like over something so small and so dumb. So I explained to him, like, he's like, that's not how scanning code works, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, it's simple, one sentence. The chips scanned at $3.49, they should have been $2.49. It scanned wrong. Like, the story is done there, nothing further to discuss. This guy's like, nah, blah 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 blah, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, yes it is. He's like, no. I'm like, yes, no, yes. We went back like 4 or 5 times. So at this point I'm like, okay, I'm not liking this. And he started to get more and more kind of like arrogant with this. Took out my phone and started recording. The security guy sees me recording and he's like, excuse me, are you recording? I'm like, yes I am. He's like, this is private property, you can't be recording here, blah 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 blah. I'm like, sit down, little Napoleon complex. He's like 4'5", such a small little man doing security. Silly. Anyways, blah 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 blah, you can't do da 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 da. Anyway, so things got escalated really faster because the guy, he didn't like the fact that I was recording, and he's like, you have me on camera? You have me on camera? I'm like, yeah, you're in the situation, you're being dumb, you should have just da 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 da. And when I explained it to him, he's like, oh, well, you know what, I'll give you the brown bag of chips for free. I'm like, I wanted the blue one. Why did you give me the brown one for free? So that means you could give me my blue chips for free. You're just being arrogant about the situation, and you want to not give me those chips for free because you're just being arrogant. So when I called him out on that, he got really like, "Brr," and that's when he went like, "Brr," right? This guy, again, security's like, you gotta, you can't do this. This guy's like, yo, delete the video. I'm like, what are you talking about, delete the video? I'm not deleting the video. He's like, delete the video or I take your phone. I'm like, no, you don't. He's like, delete the video or take your phone. I'm like, no, you don't. So he starts walking like towards me. I'm walking back because this is my personal space. Like my hand out here, if you are past this like barrier point, you're in my personal space and I have a problem with that. So I'm gonna tell you to back away. I told this guy at least like 4 times to back away. He's still coming. He's like, no. He's like, no, delete the video right now, delete the video. Then he grabs him by the arm. I'm like, yo, why'd you grab me? I'm like, don't touch me, guy. I don't like physical altercations, and I really don't want to get into an altercation with anybody because that wasn't the place or time. This guy grabs me again. I'm like, yo, I warned you and I told you don't touch me again. You have no right to touch me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to be courteous because I know what he's doing. He wants me to like grab his arm so that he could do something to me and then he can have what he wants, which is not going to get because that's not going to happen. He grabbed me again a 3rd time, and at this point I'm like, yo, so I started back away. As I'm backing away, he's walking towards me. Not only him, but him and the security guy are now walking towards me. So what they're doing is they're funneling me into this like corner of the store, which is behind like the cash register, just like a rear exit, but more behind the cash aisles. So these guys are like, so I'm walking back, they're coming towards me. Now there's 6 of these guys, like 6 employees, 6 no-frill employees out of nowhere. So I'm like, I'm walking away and you have like this pack of animal guys coming towards me and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, yo, you guys can't come jump me like this. Like, I'm one guy, you guys need to back off. And every time I kept saying back off, these guys kept coming. So I'm like, where are all you guys coming from? How did all you guys come here? One of the guys is like, oh, we were told to come. Oh, okay, so like workplace drama, you guys immediately like drop everything to go in and jump and like, you know, try to gang rush a paying customer. So I took about like 45 steps back and this guy still kept like, so this was about like 40 feet that I must have walked back. So can you imagine like how many times I told him to like stop following me, stop coming to my personal place, to back away? I'm like, I want to leave the store. They're like, you're not leaving the store. I'm like, are you serious? These guys are telling me I can't leave a public retail store? This guy's like, you're not leaving the store till you delete the video. They're like, we're gonna call the cops, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, go ahead. I'm not quash with them. Go ahead. Call the cops, we'll deal with it then. So these guys, now what they do is they like corner me into like the end and they keep me there for like an hour. Refusing to let me go, threatening me because they brought their security who are their friends, obviously. It's such a, So the security was with them, blah, 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 blah. Security guy's like, you gotta delete the video. You have to delete the video. We can't let you delete it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you're telling me you're gonna keep me hostage here? Like, are you serious? Under what grounds are you guys gonna keep me hostage here? I would like to know. So these guys kept insisting that unless I delete the video, I'm not leaving. And I'm like, screw you guys. How long are you gonna keep this up? Lucky for me, the store was closing. So they called cops. Apparently they called cops the first time, but that was the security being called. Then the security's like to them, they're like, oh, did you guys, are you sure it's a legit call? Because we have to dispatch them. So they're just playing around, messing around. Eventually cops got called and they came. So the cops came, they were very understanding to a situation. So I broke it down for them. And I know that bald idiot was such a trash talker because when he started talking to the cops to ask for his side of the story, he's like, oh, first of all, officer, I want to thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak and to express my viewpoint towards the situation. I'm hoping I can work with you to remedy a solution. Give me a break, man. You're in complete a-hole mode with me and then rubbing hands and being all, calm down, man. This guy. Anyways, being all extra, long story short, cops asked me, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to leave. They're like, okay, well, in the future, know about the whole video editing. I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. They're like, okay. They're like, so what are you doing with the situation? Because I was in the, like I was being attacked basically by a herd of animals. He basically told me I have 2 options. I can either like file harassment and assault, or I can just go. I'm like, I actually want the retail manager to see the video like of what happened, so he can then find out why it's okay for 6 employees to gang rush a paying customer into a corner and hold him against his will and not allow him to leave. So just crazy stuff. Eventually, like I said, I end up leaving, and the same bald idiot, he's like, are you gonna delete the video? I'm like, nope, And the cops did nothing. So, haha, screw you. I still have you. I still have your video. And you were willing to spill blood over the fact that I wasn't leaving that store. That's fine, bro, because at the end, I got what I wanted, and I played it smart. If I played it any other way, I would have ended up, yeah. The whole ironic thing about the whole situation was that the cops are like, you can leave at any time you want. They had no legal right to hold you under any circumstances for whatever reason the reason may be. They were supposed to call the police and dispatch, like, what you call it, like file a complaint through them, and the police would then look at the cameras, blah, 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 and go from there. But legally, they were not even supposed to even come near me, anything like that, let alone like 6 of you guys. So, crazy situation. I just want to share that with you. I don't really put up stories. Like, I have crazy stuff happen to me all the time, but I don't really put up stories. I don't know if you guys would like them, or you guys would, you know, whatever, but yeah. Recently, I've been having a lot of these crazy little small, like, crazy situations. I went to a convenience store to buy rolling papers, and the guy's like, I'm like, do you have this kind? He puts his hands up. He's like, oh, no, man, no, I'm just working here. I'm just trying to make an honest living, man. I don't know, man, I don't know. You can just say no, yes or no. I just asked you if you have a specific kind. Yes, no, simple. What's with this and no? So, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I look like a really, like, intimidating person, even though I'm like 5'8", 140 pounds, 40, 45, like, I guess that's pretty intimidating. Today, actually, I was at the gas station. I went to fill up gas, and the guy behind the counter, he was, there was somebody doing Interact debit. So I came, I had change to pay for my gas. The guy seen me put his hand out. So I gave him the change. Then I asked him, I'm like, do you guys have any rolling papers? He actually handed me the change back. And he's like, go wait in line when it's your turn. Then I'll deal with you. I'm like, excuse me, but didn't you tell me to come pay you? Which means you were dealing with, like, you know, like, you offered to assist me by taking my money. Therefore, I'm going to ask you. And all you have to do is just answer yes or no. He's like, you don't tell me how to make the rules here. I tell you how to make the rules. Go back in line and wait. I'm like, really? Why are you doing this? Like, this is really unnecessary. So, again, now it's my turn. I come up, and he's like, let me see your ID. I'm like, really? Is this really, really necessary? I'm not buying tobacco. I'm not buying alcohol. I'm not buying anything. I'm just asking if you have specific kind of rolling papers. He's like, I need to see your ID, or I'm not going to answer your question. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, fine. So, give him my ID. He looks at it. He starts asking me where I'm from, what my background is. Just, like, really derogatory type of, like, insinuating, degrading type of, I don't know what his whole ego was, but you know, I don't just sit there and, you know, let people, like, I will then reciprocate or respond in the same way. And so I then asked him, I'm like, does this make you look any younger? Because he was a middle-aged man, but he had a really bad receding hairline, and he just looked old, and he was overweight, and he looked depressed, and his eyes were baggy, and he just, I think when he seen me, he just got, like, I don't know what he was upset about. I really don't know. You never know what the other person knows, right? But, yeah, like, I asked him, I'm like, oh, ask me these questions, like, does that make you feel any younger? So he points to the sign, he's like, I told you before, tobacco, 19, da 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 da. I'm like, I get that, but I showed you my ID, so can you tell me which papers you have? He's like, no, I'm not going to serve you. I'm like, whoa, okay, so you're not going to serve me? Why? He's like, because you're causing problems for me. I'm like, all I asked you for is to tell me if you have specific kind of papers. He's like, no. I'm like, really? So, just my luck, there happens to be a cop in, like, the gas station when the guy's, like, when I was giving my change. So he calls a cop up. He's like, excuse me, sir, come here. He's harassing me. He's bothering me. He's making problems for me. He's yelling at me. He's screaming at me. The officer was, like, maybe 5 feet away. When the cops came, or when the officer came, I asked, he's like, what's the problem? I'm like, officer, did you at any point hear me yell or raise my voice? His response was, I don't know what I heard. And he was your typical, like, brick house, like, Lego built officer with the size 15 chest and the, you know, you know, that cop swag that he had. So I was just like, ooh, you know, just my luck. The odd time you meet a cool cop, but yeah, for the most part, these guys just, whatever. So he asked the cashier guy, he's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to serve him or what? Are you going to help him? He's like, no, I don't want to help him. So then he's like, are you refusing the service? And he's like, he looks at me, he's like, yes. So the officer's like, sorry buddy, can't help you. You got to go somewhere else. I'm like, that's cool, man. So I just went somewhere else. Anyways, crazy stuff, man. I have some weird situations happen. If you guys had anything like similar, or like some type of situation, yeah, let me know. But the last few weeks, like these instances happened recently, so it's crazy. I want to share this with you guys. Again, I don't really make video blogs too much about like my personal things, but if you guys like them, let me know. Maybe I'll share other stories or things that happen with me in the future. Till then, I'm going to peace out for now. I'm going to tune out, and then I'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe, stay tuned, and thumbs up my video. Peace out, guys.